Masibu lele ku Yesu ngokuba wasifela wasenzela izibele ngokusifela kwakhe. Chomi, we are officially on 5,000 chomis. I'm so happy. I am super happy. Thank you so much for each and every one of you who decided to click that subscribe button. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Welcome to the Madhouse. Welcome to this crazy channel. And you know what? Make yourself feel at home. Drag me all you want if you would like to. And also, let's drag each other on the comment section if we want to. And just be respectful of one another. That's all. Let's be respectful and all of those things. This is a Madhouse. Anything goes. We're having fun here and everything goes. We just gossip. That's what we like. We just stand there and just gossip. You know what? Let's do the gossiping right now because we are about to gossip about Lady Zamar. Dumela Chomi, welcome back to Gossip Cafe. Libito la KK. Officially, siku 5,000. Libito la KK ne. So, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're a returning subby, thank you so much for gracing us with your presence. As I said, we are talking about Lady Zamar. She has been trending throughout. Actually, let me say Lady Zamar does trend quite a lot on those Twitter streets because of what happened a couple of years ago. So we just going to talk about it on this video. So sit back, chillax, and have some visuals. Did I say that? I'm just kidding. Just relax there. And let's get into this video. So Chomi, if you didn't know, I don't know what, please make sure that the rock that you're living under is moved away from you, because if you living under a rock and you don't know this whole thing, I don't know. I really don't know. You need Jesus. Actually, I don't know. You need water. You need holy water. Go to Woolies and get some holy water or something. So Lady Zamar is a vocalist, a singer songwriter, right? She is from Malawi but based in South Africa, obviously. And she's got a very nice and soothing voice. I love her music. I really love her music. And obviously Lady Zamar was apparently dating Sjava. That was many years ago. And things didn't go well, and or whatever happened, I don't know. But anyway, Lady Zamar came out and accused Sjava for rape. Yeah, that's how sensitive this topic is. That is how sensitive it is. So Sjava is also a singer and a songwriter, and I am not really a fan of Sjava. Actually, both of them, I'm not really that fangirling. Oh my gosh, I'm dying to see them and all of those things. Lady Zamar, on the other hand, I love her soothing voice. I love her music and stuff like that. Sjava, on the other hand, I also love a couple of music that he did on his side, and I love the fact that he's just true to his roots and all of those things. I love the fact that he is that guy that this one is from South Africa, right? Anyway, Lady Zamar came out and then she said that Sjava sexually abused her and all of those things, and it was a whole big thing whereby Sjava was on a verge of actually losing everything, like literally everything. Sjava was like down and out because each and every company was dropping him like no one's business on. Obviously, you all know that there's cancel culture. There's, I believe, people on Twitter and all of those things, and it goes on and on and on and on, right? And before we get into the juicy part of the whole thing, obviously, I just want to say I am not out here trying to say Lady Zamar is lying, Sjava is guilty, because we don't have any proof that Sjava is guilty, Lady Zamar is lying. We might try to make up ourselves and grab there and there, but we literally don't have any proof that this was a lie, this was a relationship gone wrong, or this was a sex gone wrong and stuff like that. But on my side, I don't want to lie, guys. I'm not gonna say that Lady Zamar is lying, and I'm not gonna say that sjava is actually guilty of the rape, right? Anyway, so this is what happens, especially so Lady Zamar did open a case, obviously, and they went to court, and unfortunately the case was thrown out because of insufficient evidence. So obviously this rape ordeal that that happened, or allegedly happened, between sjava and Lady Zamar happened long time ago, and she opened a case obviously after the ordeal. And so there is no evidence, obviously. The evidence that women needs, or the evidence that rape victims needs, would be a semen from this particular person who actually did this whole thing. So if you open a case months later, if you open a case years later of a rape, that means there won't be a semen, because you've been washing yourself for the whole years and all of those things. I mean, the semen is or the sperm cells are dead already, and all of those things. So there won't be a tangible evidence that this happened, right? And when the case is thrown out, also, I just want to put it out there, because I think we all know this part. If the case is thrown out, doesn't mean that the ordeal didn't happen. It doesn't mean that the crime was never committed. It means that they cannot proceed with the case, because there is nothing to back up the whole accusations, right? And also, it doesn't mean that sjava is innocent. It doesn't mean that sjava is guilty. It means that there is no way to actually prove it. It is known by the two people. It is known by Lady Zamar, it is known by sjava. Lady Zamar might say, okay, it happened. sjava might say, no, it didn't happen. We don't know on our side. So I spoke about cancel culture at the beginning of this, and this is what I'm gonna say right now. The cancel culture did prevail when it comes to sjava, because obviously in South Africa you can accuse someone of rape if it is not someone who's influential, if it is someone who is not really sexually appealing throughout the gang who are busy trolling on Twitter, or the gang who is saying that I believe this one, I believe that one, and all of those things. Then that person won't have the blunt, or they won't feel the cancel culture consequences. So unfortunately for sjava, he did actually receive the consequences of a cancel culture. That's why a lot of companies were quickly to drop him like that, because obviously no company wants to be associated with someone who is accused of a rape. But let me tell you why I'm saying the cancel culture prevailed on sjava, because obviously maybe he is not the appealing guy, he is not the flamboyant guy, he is not the guy you actually want to hook up with, and all of those things. Somizi, for example, Somizi has got allegedly a criminal record, he's got a sexual offense or sexual criminal record. Hey, Chomi, I think 5,000 subscribers is doing me things that I don't understand. But anyway, Somizi has got a criminal record of a sexual offense. I think maybe that is how I should say it, right? And the companies worked with Somizi throughout. It can come out as much as possible. No company is saying, no, we don't want to work with you. Remember that Mohale came out with the petition story and all of that. No, still, Somizi was cashing up. Somizi was getting all the gigs, and it was so nice. He took off from Idols, and he came back again, and all of those things, and everything is fine. Nothing is going on. Tall as small also lost it all, or almost lost it all, because of the accusation. And also, I'm gonna say on this one, I'm not saying anyone is wrong here. I'm not saying anyone is right between Tall as small and Lerato girl and stuff like that. It might have happened, it might not have happened. I don't know. There's a lot of also people who are coming out and saying that they were actually raped and it was not true. You remember the young man who actually took his life because a girl decided to say yo you raped me, or decided to post it and say that she was raped by this guy, and it didn't happen, and this girl came out and say she was actually kidding, and the guy was already gone, right? So I'm not saying there are no cases like that whereby people are accusing others of things that they didn't do. There are cases like that, and they make the actual cases that are legitimate to be actually questioned and all of those things. Anyway, I know I rambled too much. So Lady Zamar came out obviously during the whole shenanigan whereby sjava was losing everything and all. And I think the mistake that she did was to talk online, was to go online and talk about the whole ordeal. And that made a lot of people to question the credibility of the whole story. I don't want to lie, I was one of the people and say, huh? What is going on here? So this what happens is, I am not a lawyer firstly, and I'm not into the policing stuff. I don't know anything. I don't know how they investigate things. I don't know all those things, right? So I wouldn't know which stuff I should check when someone is lying and all of those things. Which of those things, right? Sometimes people don't really lie, but the story is not sometimes you feel like it's not adding up, because the victim, most of the times, they're trying to actually shield some of the details of the story, and they end up they end up messing up the whole story, and they end up looking like they are liars, right? So maybe sisters, this thing happened to her and she's trying not to be more explicit about it, and on that more explicit about it, she is not actually telling the whole truth in order for us to understand the way that we would understand, because we were not there. But at this point of time, the cancel culture gang moved away from sjava and then decided to attack her, right? They decided to attack her, and it was going crazy, it was going mad. And as I said, she has been trending so many times because of the whole thing. So she was so fed up to the point that she posted something on her socials. This is what she said: do you want me to kill myself? Do you want me to die, be murdered, go to jail to make you guys happy? Do you guys want me to stop making music or publicly cry so you can see how I actually feel about what happened to me? So this is what she was insinuating. Maybe she was insinuating that, or she was actually trying to tell us that she is going through the most psychologically. So I would understand on her side, maybe if I was in her shoes, that I am unable to actually talk about this thing, the whole thing, because obviously everyone is attacking me already. But on top of it, you have to understand that someone else's life also was on the line. sjava's life was turned upside down, right? It was turned upside down. He is trying to pick up the pieces now, and which a lot of time went by. There's a lot of opportunities that will never come back for him. And also on Lady Zamar's side, I would say on my side, Lady Zamar's side as well, there are companies that don't want to touch her because they believe that she lied about the whole thing. This is what I'm saying. Taking your problems on social media and taking all, you can say obviously I was raped and all of those things, but if you're gonna come and your story doesn't add up, or your story is like having too much holes and stuff like that, rather not even take the opportunity to actually come online. Rather deal with this legally. Rather deal with it legally. Don't come to social media, because on our side, we are investigators, my dear. We are going to pinpoint some stuff here. You know what? This whole thing is just a mess. It is just a mess. I don't know how she's going to come back from this one, because people are attacking her like no one's business. They are attacking her like no one's business. I feel sorry for her mental health, and also I feel sorry for sjava, who had to pick up the pieces as well on his side. So I hope and pray that one day the people who are attacking her, they will forgive her, or one day the truth will actually come out for both of them, so that they can move on with their lives, even if they are trying to move on now, but the stigma is still there for both of them, right? And as what do you think? Please let me know in the comment section what you think about this whole thing. I literally don't want even if you say you believe whoever, but also please do respect the others who are believing the other one. I don't have a proof for both of them, so I don't really have sides. I cannot choose sides between the two of them, so it is up to you and up to them to actually try to convince us what happened, or just keep this under wraps, or maybe go back to appeal in court. Anyway, please check me out on my next upload. Have a fantastic one. Peace out.